So this next reading is for the sign of Taurus. The messages are general. If they don't resonate, you may feel free to look at your moon or ascendant sign. Your first card was Temperance. So this can mean having patience with something, being patient. Or it could also deal with money restrictions. It's also a card of balance. Or it could be a card that has to do with a Sagittarius, because this Temperance also signifies Sagittarius. Only you know what it means. Spirit, what other messages do we have for Taurus? You can see in the picture, basically, he's flowing one cup into the other. So it can be trying to make a decision, thinking about something, weighing the pros and the cons of something. And you have the Lovers. So the Lovers is usually the card of Gemini. It's also the card of thinking of a relationship, some sort of marriage, some sort of love affair, romance building, a relationship you could share with a friend. It doesn't have to be sexual. Perhaps you're thinking about making a decision about a relationship, trying to find some sort of balance. The next card is the card of Knight of Cups. I say this card is the card of someone who, like, you know, needs more confidence. Also, the Knight of Cups to me is somebody who's wants to make an offer of love. However, it's not the King of Cups, so it's kind of an immature offer. You know, something that's not really well thought out. This is a lot of cards, but I don't know. Should I take them? Yes. Judgment, right? Decisions. Again, another card about decisions. Maybe a decision on whether or not you should make a love offer, right? A judgment, it's being able to make a decision about a certain circumstance. And then you have the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords, basically, he has 3 swords in his hands. 2 are let down, just been through some sort of battle within his head, or, you know. And it basically indicates that, you know, not all is lost, right? You may have lost 2 swords, but you still have 3 in your hand. So you still have the upper hand here. You still have something that you can, something still remaining. Then you have the Wheel of Fortune. So that's maybe thinking about wanting to take a trip overseas, a change of luck, maybe changing the ways you do something. You know, the Wheel of Fortune is all about karma too, you know. The Wheel of Fortune is all about karma. If something was good, now it's not so good. If something was bad, now it's turning out to be good. So the Wheel of Fortune all has to do with whatever your life recently entailed. If you felt making a decision of something was a good decision, it turns out it wasn't. It all depends. And the Knight of Pentacles indicates some sort of visit, right? Having visitors, something, a message that you want to share with someone. A message you'd like to share with someone. Then you have the Death card. Perhaps a message that you want to share has to do with ending your old ways, right? Ending of old ways. The Death card indicates, you know, kind of putting an end to decisions, or not so much decisions, but putting an end to the way things have normally been done. Starting something new. With Death comes beginning. It's not like a literal card. Okay, so actually I'm gonna, well, maybe I'll just pull that. What is the future advice for Taurus? You have strength. Okay, so that's your advice, is to have strength. Being able to confront yourself or other people. Okay, that's your advice, to have strength and being able to confront yourself or other people. Romance angels. Your card for the romance angels says, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So if you're having some, you know, and it goes with your reading basically, right? You have a lot of cards that basically you're thinking about this message of love here. You want to be able to offer someone some love. Your judgment, you keep thinking about it. Temperance here. You know, it's basically saying it's safe to love. Open your heart up. Say it. You have nothing to lose here. What else do we have for Taurus? You deserve love. You are lovable. So maybe that has something to do with the death of old ways, right? Or maybe you keep settling for some type of situation that doesn't really give you the love the love that you need. So it says, extend your lighthearted energy to others. Go ahead and flirt. And your last card, heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with one another. So if you're going back and forth in your head about this loving relationship, go ahead and have a discussion. Go ahead and have a conversation about how you feel towards one another. I'm going to use this Rider-Waite deck here to talk about what feelings or what does your person want to say to you? What message does your person have to you? The Fool. New beginnings. The Fool indicates new beginnings. Right? Going off in a new beginning. Perhaps they're willing to have a new beginning. I don't know. What else do we have for Taurus in terms of messages from their person? So this is whatever person you're thinking about. Whatever person you're thinking about. The Wheel of Fortune. So that could indicate that there's a change in how they felt before, right? So only you know how they felt before. And also that the Eight of Cups, walking away from what no longer serves you. So whatever person you're thinking about is not willing to engage in anything that no longer serves them. They are walking away from that. No turning back to things that no longer serve them. That's for Taurus.